ever been in a job interview and suddenly heard this question? What salary do you expect? That moment can feel a little scary.
Yes. And many people don't know what to say. Should you say a big number or a small number?
Well, today we're going to talk about exactly that. Welcome to Easy English Talks. Learn and speak.
This is the place where you can relax, listen to natural English, and slowly improve your speaking and listening skills.
I'm Emily.
And I'm David.
Today's topic is very useful if you are looking for a job.
Yes, we're talking about job interviews. And one very common question.
The salary expectation question.
That question always makes people nervous.
Yes, it does. But don't worry. Today we'll talk about it in a simple and natural way.
And hopefully after this conversation, you will feel more confident in your next interview.
David, let me ask you something.
Sure.
If an interviewer asks, "What salary do you expect?" How do you feel?
To be honest, I feel a little uncomfortable.
Really?
Yes, because I don't want to ask for too much money, but I also don't want to ask for too little.
That's a very common feeling.
It's like a guessing game.
Exactly. Many job seekers feel the same way.
So, Emily, why do companies ask this question?
Good question. Usually companies want to know if your expectation matches their budget.
That makes sense.
For example, if a company plans to pay around $800 per month, but you expect $2,000,
Then there is a big gap.
yes, and that can be a problem.
So what should someone say in that situation?
Well, one simple way is to give a salary range.
A range?
Yes. For example, you could say, "I'm looking for something between $700 and $900.
Oh, that sounds more flexible.
Exactly. It shows that you are open and realistic.
I like that word, realistic.
Yes. In a job interview, being realistic is very important.
Emily, I remember my first job interview many years ago.
Really? What happened?
The interviewer asked me the salary question, and I was completely silent.
Oh no.
Yes. I just looked at the interviewer and said, I don't know.
That must have been an awkward moment.
Very awkward.
But it's normal. Many people have that experience in their first interview.
Yes, especially if you don't have much experience.
Right? When you're a fresh graduate, it's hard to know your market value.
Market value? That means how much companies usually pay for that job, right?
Exactly.
So before a job interview, it's a good idea to do some research.
Yes, definitely.
You can check salary information online.
Or ask friends who work in a similar position.
That way, you have a better idea.
And you feel more confident when you answer the question.
Emily, let's imagine a real interview situation.
Okay.
The interviewer asks, "What salary do you expect?"
I might say something like this. Based on my research and my skills, I'm expecting a salary between $800 and $1,000.
That sounds very professional.
Thank you.
And it also sounds calm and confident.
Yes, confidence is important in interviews.
But Emily, what if the interviewer says the salary is lower than your expectation?
That's a good question.
Because that can happen in real life.
Yes, it happens quite often.
So what should someone do?
Well, you can ask about the full compensation package.
Compensation package?
Yes, That includes salary, but also bonuses, benefits, and other support.
Ah, like health insurance
Exactly.
or paid vacation days?
Yes, those are benefits too.
Sometimes people only think about salary,
That's true.
but a job can offer other good things,
For example, training opportunities.
or flexible working hours.
Yes, those things can also be valuable.
Emily, I want to tell you a funny story.
Oh, I like funny stories.
A friend of mine once misunderstood the salary question.
Really?
Yes. The interviewer asked, "What are your salary expectations?"
Okay.
And my friend said, "Well, I expect to be very happy."
Wait, what?
Yes. He thought the interviewer asked about his life expectations.
Oh no,
So he started talking about happiness and life goals, and
that must have been confusing.
very confusing for the interviewer.
Did he get the job?
Actually, yes,
Really?
the interviewer thought he was very honest and positive.
That's amazing. You know, job interviews are not only about skills.
That's true.
Sometimes personality is also very important.
Yes. Employers want to work with friendly and positive people.
Exactly.
Emily, here's something I often think about.
What is it?
A job interview is not only the company choosing you,
That's interesting.
you are also choosing the company.
That's a very thoughtful idea.
If the salary is too low or the environment is not good,
Then maybe that job is not the right fit.
exactly.
Finding the right job is like finding the right partner.
Wow, that's a deep comparison.
Well, you will spend many hours at work.
That's true. Emily, do salary questions look different in different countries?
Yes, sometimes they do.
How so?
In some countries, people talk very directly about salary.
Very open?
Yes, but in other cultures, people are more careful.
So they speak more politely?
Exactly. They might say something like, "I'm open to discussing a salary that matches the role and responsibilities."
That sounds very polite.
Yes, and it keeps the conversation flexible.
Emily, let's review a few useful expressions from today's conversation.
Good idea.
First, salary expectation.
That means the amount of money you hope to earn.
Second, salary range.
For example, between $800 and $1,000.
Third, research.
Looking for information before the interview.
Fourth, benefits.
Things like insurance, vacation days, or bonuses.
And one more important word, confidence.
Yes, speaking calmly and believing in your value.
So if you hear the question, "What salary do you expect?" don't panic.
Take a breath
Think about your research.
and give a clear but flexible answer,
Remember, interviews are conversations.
not tests.
Well, Emily, this was a really helpful discussion.
I agree, and I hope our listeners feel more confident about job interviews now.
And about the salary question.
Yes, especially that one.
If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like the video.
And share it with a friend who is preparing for a job interview.
Also, tell us in the comments,
What salary question have you heard in an interview?
or what question made you the most nervous?
We would love to hear your experience.
And of course,
Don't forget to subscribe to Easy English Talks. Learn and speak.
see you in the next conversation.
Bye, everyone.